kwamukele emakhaya asikhulume podcast inema-outcome layithuna namuhla lana adlala ngema-keys adlala ngemculo so batot-introduce ukuthi ngibubani bakabani why keys yabo and stuff why music you understand so out yami ka-left eprada kamba njani
Sure, put.
yeah
Sure, put.
ngathi-introduce ukuthi wena ngobani
Yeah, I. So long Mfundo, Mlife.
yeah
1214.
Yeah.
592.
yeah
Everywhere.
yeah.
No, yeah, we appreciate the music. You know, we love the art. We love the idea of making music, and music is a part and parcel of us. Yeah, well,
Yes.
we are trying to push Nekasle in many ways because it's for a minute. There's so many talented people like Gazi,
Yeah.
you know, who have never been signed or known or anything. So yeah, so Banel is my homeboy. Kamtagaba and Lana. We always try to make a track every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I say 30, sometimes I say 30.
Yeah.
But soul music is our thing.
Yeah.
Because my piano, you know, when the house, when jazz and everything. So now we fell in love with jazz and R&B and hip hop, which is soul music, you know.
Okay.
And doing it in our own perspective, in our own language, in our own feel to it, you know. So yeah, we're looking out for good things in the future for ourselves. But the one thing that we want to do, we want to push the culture, as guys on music.
Yeah.
Push the culture. I would see, you know, not just R&B and all that, but even choral and everything else.
Yeah.
Going back to it, Kolweni, you know, back then when, you know, you know, now this culture like us late, it's dead. So if Ngulungulu keeps us alive long enough, you know, we'd like to, you know, bring that back again as a culture, as silly guys. Yeah, man. People like yourself now, we need each other, yeah, so you can document that.
Yeah.
And every step that we take until we reach to where we want to be. Yeah, man. But the idea is to make sure it's a culture, silly guys, it goes back to what it was back then. You know, busy musical, because there was a time when Iligas was a nice place for music. Yeah, Bugs out here is a homeboy of mine. We met couple of years ago, I think 2008, 2007. He was still young and playing, and he's grown a lot, you know, as a player with keys. And when I met him again after so long, I think it's been over 15 years or something. Yeah, I don't know, but to reconnect with him, it helped me out, to find that voice and then, you know, go back to what I love to do the most, and he brings that out with that soul feel, and we can like literally make a track no my need no mtlangabandi, you understand. That's how we connect. So that's basically what we're pushing. We haven't done a lot, we're still gonna do a lot. I can't divulge everything because at the moment this working on the legal things, but something's gonna come out and people are gonna hear it. I'm out to perform me in Dumbeni, their band. They killed it. People love them. We're trying to get more shows, and be featured in other shows too. You know, that's the dream yet.
Yeah, no, ngiyeva my brother, ngiyeva nguva kahle. Sinabanele on my right. Banele ushaya nguye oshaya ama-keys nyalo. La grand. So banele kufuna introduce naye uyasaba ukuthi akafuna introduce nayo
I don't want to introduce myself. I just did. My kids.
Awule out ngiyacala kubona out lengafuna ukuthi introduce.
By the way, Banele, Battle Keys, stage name. Kalama cause I've been doing this for years. Bonga the opportunity ukuthi ngikhona ukukhuluma ngivakale nje through out there. I won't say anything much because I wasn't prepared, but I think you've heard our style. Thank you.
The out knows icedzile nokukhuluma toqhubeka isishayele ama-keys mina nawe njengoba sikhuluma yabo. So my brother, ngiyakuva le passion lonayo ukuthi you wanna change Iligazi with many things now because wonke umuntu fell in love with music because une-stories to tell ukuthi so bese usikhiphela kuphi expressela le story kuphi ku-music ngani so wena the first day like usokucabanga usofila in love and music ukuthi mina nyalo sengidlala music nami sengifuna kuba part and parcel yokuthi nami ngenda music kwende kanjani lokho?
No, I mean, my background or my roots are say Soweto. So most of the people I would say Kaya, my grandmother, famously known as Kokos Kosane, she relocated from Ngalina with Tangalana with my father. So that's how I ended up growing Ngalaya. But my roots are back then. So my grandma grew up in the area of 1930s, 40s, 50s, where jazz was a thing. So my father and I, obviously, because of it's gonna rub on to him now, the same thing. Now we are like jazz blind in and hip hop was starting out, so we were like focused on hip hop, especially I say America and all that.
Yeah.
But Ekai was like jazz all the time, and I love jazz. And one of the many groups that influenced me to want to sing is a band or a group a cappella, but it takes six.
Okay.
I say America. They do jazz, so it ended up being something as a kaya because my older sister and I loves music, so we would jam in the house and whatnot. And I sort of found my voice now because I wanted to be a rapper, not a singer, because I felt like singing is for soft cats and all. But so I would say my strength is ngalana, and I can catch on a harmony quick. And but what made me want to sing is the struggles that I've been through that sort of gave me a story to tell and how I can respond to Imbilo through the music, which is a positive response to whatever struggles, abusive background and whatnot. Though I'm over that, but it helped me to stay afloat and to try to avoid depression and drugs, because most of my friends were like, they fell off. So music, the first time I heard it, I just fell in love with the harmonies, fell in love with the idea which you can make your emotions and your thoughts and put them on a paper and express them, and somebody else catches on and falls in love with what you did. It's a beautiful feeling. Poetry and music to me since I was a kid, I think I was around 10 or 9 years, and then Sondweni, a cappella, you get your friends to do my parts, and we did that. So from then on, but I felt like that's how I moved out of my comfort zone, and I ended up hooking up with cats like Bubanele and other artists, but like guys, well, not from my background, but I just wanted to work with people, and I found so many dope people. And then from singing and just performing, I started writing for people and writing songs, amateur songs, a cappella groups, Balela Sabata, Kuzumbi Sabata, and soloists, artists come through me, don't track, So, but I think one of the people that I work Gamnanzi now, it's this cat over here. Nam Dagababa, who Angatum is gonna come through or what. We just jam and make dope stuff, and we wanna put our music out there now. See soon, So one of the things is just to work on tracks, not just our tracks, but other people's tracks too. So we have something like this. What do you think about this? I should sing or perform or whatever. So we are more into the productive part than the performance part. When I make music for people, people can come to us for anything. I would say you'll find everything you want, but you will find something. That's most definitely, because you see in everything, not just the neo soul, but also jazz, and we do some hip hop. We wanna even Afro soul, and so gospel we do. So the idea is just to make music and get these kids singing, and one day 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 will release an album. You never know what's gonna happen after that.
So nesikhathi esinganani kule industry yomculo mawuthi uyabuka?
Well, I've never been signed, so I can't call it an industry, but doing it, I forgot. And accurate. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time. I've been in love with singing since I was a kid, you know. So, but since I was around 9 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lapho boyena bodila kakhulu ngale hip hop.
No, hip hop I can't rap to save my soul. I can try to freestyle. Ngavuma ngithi into ngabuyi ngasi yakho. Though hip hop solo nanyalo, it's in the valley. Hip hop will always be, you know, one of my first love.
Yeah.
You know, in fact, hip hop came before the singing.
Okay.
Yeah, but Nyalo, I'm more of the guy that you'll call for maybe my bars, my beats, to advise and say this is dope or whatever. But mina ngiqala esondweni. Ngicala esondweni esabatha. Ngafostela abangani bami labangangami ukuthi amasiculeni man, esiculeni ushaya bass wena, ntana ushaya first 10 yabona, shaya capella ntana, because we love the idea of singing without instruments and having a harmony, yabo. So it expanded to, you know, tholakala attractor a group called Angelic Voices, nomcebo zimbili nabo Thami nabo Tina Clue.
Okay.
They called me up, they're like, guy, cala ngingoma le-1 now. Ngingoma nginayo vele.
Oh, okay.
And I discovered so much talent lab there.
Una track unayo vele likhona isema shelfini.
I wouldn't say shelf, EP one of my friends. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's an EP. I don't know what she's doing with it or what she wants to do with it. Yeah. I don't want to know it's saying sort of an angat. But I did do something for people.
Yeah. I know, I get you. So like you know, understand kakhulu and you love music. Stuff. Oh, is that passamisa? Oh, so mara performance uyacala perform ngama gigs, so now my gigs ucala perform.
My gigs ngicala, I just sang in people's funerals.
Oh. Yeah, so if there's a funeral somewhere, they need to call you.
Yeah, amachita la survive group nyana yethu namachita bencola na ukucala a cappella nyana.
Yeah.
So we sang in a couple of memorial services nemingcwabo nyana just to make performer, because a lot of performer was still his cards nakhona.
Okay.
Not doing it, yabona. So but I would be called by esondweni, you know, when you sing esondweni, maybe group lengendile ingoma.
Yeah.
Shota nge-10, shota nge-first 10, shota nge-out, and then I'll go and do that part for them.
So you volunteer lapho.
Because vele bengibayendela tingoma, there's a group Durant. I made some tracks for. Yeah, those are my kids. So they ask me for any favor, because I can sing most of the parts except the deeper parts.
Oh, okay.
So I can bangpe. Shota ngalona nakekho ukuphuka phula ipart yakhe ntwana ngisingoma futhi ngiyinpende nami ngithola. But we are trying to do it corporate. For any function, to promote ourselves, plus at the same time to make something out of it. So we can fund our passion.
Yeah. So manambili nyalo bondumbeni wherever and perform khona bayayita abanje belulalela because
I perform over the other day.
Yeah.
I figure people were excited about the whole idea live.
Okay.
Because especially on my Sunday, it's a different thing, you know, compared to the usual piano scene. So last time though I wasn't there to perform with them, but I heard the response. So
it was good.
Yeah, the response was very good. I performed in Dubai. I performed the other day last year. Dubai, Dubai, yeah, understand. So yeah, cats what perform me that partner. That was a good, but that was a show where they were backing an artist.
Yeah.
Botanical Garden, yeah, I wasn't there.
Oh, when I saw ukho khona.
Mina ngibuya nyalo but.
Yeah.
Mina besolongela ma cappella sessions and the other with these cats.
Okay.
I think as 5 months reconciling.
Oh, okay.
But in these 5 months we've made tracks that show if you put them out there, really.
Nah.
I'm gonna do something.
Oh, so so like if someone someone ufuna kwenda hip hop, you can make for him or for her drums like rap or whatsoever.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah. So we am or usifuna nimo partnership go 50-50 or what?
Well, if it's a song that in doing him, just forget my vocal, then that's my track. It's just the vocalist. When the royalties on you being the vocalist, yeah.
Okay.
But if uthi ngoma lo uthi yakho now ufike something and we are collaborating, it's a different story altogether.
Something like what? You know, mafia something like what?
Angafika ne-beat. Since the beat is here and there, maybe add some other elements.
Yeah.
Or maybe sifake my keys. Yabona. Angafika my keys and sifake my beats. Anything, collaboration is like that.
Yeah.
Singamphalela hook, chorus lakhe, singamphalela verse if
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand? It's collaboration. But if I'm doing everything, ngiyayibhala, arrange, you just do the vocals and pair, then it's my track.
Oh, okay.
Then you are featured. But you get something out of that, obviously. If it gets airplay and it keeps getting played, live performances, you must get something out of that, right?
So ngubani ma artists like motivator like every time like motivator before bo state bo kuphi kuphi la South Africa.
Well, calling all the states, I'll just be fair with everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody has an influence as America.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
good to tell otherwise,
Yeah.
But ngala ekhaya, artists thing ukuthi ngiwahloniphe. You know, obviously you have the legendary branders and whatnot. But that's an era yalabanye mara. In my era, it's your artists like Bo Simphiwe Dana, you know, Bo Spogazi, but think about no booty konje Kabumo, you know, he does neo soul and all.
Okay.
It's a long list, but those are the ones that come from my head. Like
Vusinova.
Vusinova, I wouldn't say anything negative, but I wouldn't at the same time saying him Lanzelile to a point where I became a fan.
Okay.
I do respect him as an artist. He's got a dope vocalist and everything. But I'm on the soul tip, Java type of thing. And about, you know, the soulful message filled type of music, with a good message, with a good idea around it.
Busanel.
Yeah, I'm told. Busanel, Optical Illusion, one of my favorites. With Optical Illusion, Yaseval. I used to love their music, but it's a hip hop group.
Okay.
It's artists who are more on the poetry. But on that poetic jazz, soulful element, you know, I've always liked my artist Lanja.
Okay. So estate.
Estate is Take Six. It's a group by six guys. Take Six. I love them till today. I survived a lot because of those cats, especially depression. Everybody that knows me, I'm from Saitness Sabata knows what I love Take Six.
No.
Stevie Wonder, one of them. Steve's got nice vocals. I like his soul querying, my soul querying. The group I know D'Angelo, you know, Bilal, you know, Erika Badu, you know, the Roots, you know, Jay Taylor, one of my favorite producers of hip hop.
Yeah.
In fact, him is the best. Your Ninth Wonder. Alena, it's mostly hip hop. Ninth Wonder, Wu-Tang Clan, and obviously Mobb Deep. You know, Big Pun, all these dope cats. Busta Rhymes. I grew up in that era of hip hop. That's the rappers and stuff. Nas and whatnot. So Kendrick, you know, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
J. Cole, you know. I have a long list, Chief. I can go there all day, man. You know, MF Doom, Young Taller. These are the people that I grew up loving and respect a lot to the music. Pretty much that, man. Some of them artists, they were called, Lamayabuya Nyalo, Flowetry, Amele Roo, you know, Guru Gangster. It's so many artists. They're like, they do the same music, it's a thing. Loyal one, the rest just comes out because they make the same feel of music. I like that feel of that neo soul, soulful stuff in time.
Yeah. So how do they book you guys? Book?
Well, we're using the traditional phone calling.
Yeah.
We're using traditional phone call. You can call Banele, you can call me in good time. You know, then we discuss everything to save and how do we get this thing done? As we are going to be fussy as long as reasonable now and are looking out for a good thing for all of us, because our problem is that these people are from Costa my show one element to buy a bit shady and they're notorious for that. I would bong but most of them. So it's good to work with someone who has good intentions for you as an artist, naye la tokuthola na benefits because it's symbiotic. So you choose a benefit ngithola.
Yeah. So you now insert what you call like a group like in a social media like land poster connecting with the advertiser.
Yeah, like I said, we're working on our music the past few months.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go on the recording.
Yeah.
And when we go on the recording, now we're gonna have a sound right, where you're gonna be able to download the tracks. You know? And that's where I think my bookings 8 will come out good.
Okay.
My shows are money in the wanyalo because so tell us to record a
Yeah.
and as I recorded these tracks in the list piece at the moment.
Okay.
Which is at least an EP, and then keep it on social media and iTunes and whatnot.
So nazo studios in yeah.
Yeah, well, sisasebenza njengoba ngisaqala umdzala sisaqala builder.
Yeah.
So we're using a student hambe semuntu lokuthi sikhona mle out here to
Yeah.
na using music. Yeah, well. But the producers are this guy over here.
Okay.
Nami nantaka baba.
Okay. Oh, you 3 of you.
See 3. We call ourselves 1 2 1 4.
1 2 1 4. So instead the umuntu lo manager promoter kona konke lokho like.
Yeah, we're looking out for that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking out for that. Because we're focusing on the music.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can just experience this pillar. We know this and that, but we have a guy Kusaksura la.
Yeah.
I know he was wearing a blue t-shirt.
Yeah.
He's the one that is gonna be dealing with such issues.
Yeah.
Getting shows, making sure we see recording it right. You know, we want to feature someone who yakho nazo lo muntu lo yafike. All msebenzi manager.
Yeah, okay.
You calling it out. You calling it out.
So when ku 2024 ndifisa ukutibona ngikuphi yini nikufisako ngikubona nilapha like mawuthi uyabuka wena yini lekha khona ukuthi ngathi nifisa kuya khona yabo like anyone longabukela le video lo munye mhlawumbe yanati, you understand?
Yeah.
Yabo marona ukwati lokho, so yini lincedo lokho ngathi anganceda ngalo.
Financial aid, yeah, most definitely. Everybody needs financial aid.
Yeah.
To push us so I can push everything in this short-term goal here to record.
Yeah.
But most of all, just downloading iTunes.
Okay.
And then getting into those numbers, right.
Yeah.
But most of all, we want to produce from artists the guys unsigned.
Okay.
And push their music. Because if their music succeeds, not we succeed.
Oh, okay.
So that's what we want to see this year happening. We want to have a family. The idea is we want to have a stable where all these unknown artists, vocalists, guitarists, whatnot, come through Lana. We jam sessions. Yeah. We make a song for you, you make a song for us. We're having a relationship. I want to see that, not just the performance and making the money.
Okay.
That's the main goal, I guess, to make something out of it. But it goal you cool since now 5 more artists is why there something. Go for the gospel, go for in. Yeah, well, because seleka ngalo kakhulu la guys.
Okay. So nininyalo nani record label yeni kahle?
Yeah.
Kumbe nisafuna kuyena? Seninayo.
The record label is in the pipeline now.
Oh, it's in the pipeline.
It's in the pipeline.
Because I need to know what's
once we get things recorded and we go and work on the studio with an EP or whatever, it's no way end or a single.
Yeah.
From then on, everybody will know everything and how to get to us. For now, what you can get from us is the live performance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but nakumina ngifuna kunibhuka nongidlalela live emshadweni wami. So, ngifuna like utshele abantu ukuthi bakuthola njani, bacontact abani, like each and everyone ngifuna banike number yini because I think ngifuna ukukeep that number wonke ukuthi le yabani uyini lo yabani uyini because angeke bahlale bangabi na something usifuna banibidele yona. You understand?
Should I give the number yamtaka baba or I'm out?
It's up to you. But if they call you, if they call him, yeah.
No, it's cool. You can take my numbers. You can just to be on the safe side because now I got to agree to it.
Yeah, when number yami it's
number yami Mfundo. You can call me Masina Molife, whichever works for you. 060 825 9561. You can find me on my phone, Labo, for now.
Social media.
WhatsApp, corner. Yeah.
Can you please repeat the number again?
060-825-9561.
So thanks a lot for that. Saying ngicela into leyi-1 ne to wena i-talent lakho bafu siyamuva solo uyatshaya talent lakho. So wena ngicela umtshele ukuthi akudlaleni i-keys leyi-1 ukhona ushaya i-vocal leyi-1.
Angade uma ngithi uvakala because ivoice namuhla icethela ama-Remington Gold. Angade ivoice ikhona but yeah, we'll try something.
Yeah, please try your best.
Ngidlala yini?
Yes, kumele basa-set up something ukuthi basidlalele something sifuna asishayele something.
I just forgot the other part. Kucetha ukuyibhala nyaka ingoma leyo. Uva ngayo wena? Can you play that again? Right, the key. At least it's much better. I'm still working on this song, so I still like this.
Oh, okay.
Still working on it. But I'm on the corner, maybe.
Okay. Oh, you nipalela someone?
Right. Yeah, like the original key. Yeah, I need to start listening. I'm a track like you one every now and then. Lapha ngiholela khona ngibe naye ngizothatha isiphambano umsindisi ngimlandele lapha ngiholela khona ngibe naye ngizothatha isiphambano umsindisi ngimlandele lapha ngiholela khona ngibe naye noma kunzima noma kunzima noma kunzima ngibe naye noma kunzima noma kunzima noma kunzima ngibe naye.
Yeah.
That's the power we have so far.
Kahle. I know bafethu niyabeva labafowethu, you know. 1214 kanyamazane bala ezone 3. Yeah, bahleli bafethu bashaya bahleli nosibabhizi bagcwele emgwaqo bangathi bayaphi bashaya. So to anyone those out there, my brother, who's having a patient onayo but akade ukuthi aye kubani or ukile wakuzama wahluleka nako konke lokho, like umnike like inspired person.
Don't find yourself stalling and not having anything to do in Skatsak, because
Yeah.
you're gonna find yourself making the wrong decisions and hanging up with the wrong friends and hanging up with the wrong girls and boys and whatnot. Spend time with yourself, away from the crowd and from the peers, and just spend time with yourself. Discover who you are inside, what you really like, what you're good at. Yeah, but you can only discover that when we one. You know, hanging in the crowd is wrong. We all need people. No one is an island. But, you know, in order for you to discover yourself, you must spend time with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. And you'll discover a lot of good things about yourself, golden things about yourself. And maybe you can do something lehle impilo yakho with that. Yeah, we never know. uNkulunkulu wants us to discover ourselves, because every person has something special about them. Everybody has a gift, everybody has a talent. We don't know them because we don't spend time doing soul searching and introspection. If you find it, whenever you've done that, do something about it. Don't let it sit until my age is 8. We could have released albums at Zala and did something, but because we're Sistola and not believing in ourselves. But it's never too late to do something great that you are good at. That's one thing I can. No more 50, no more as long as you still have the talent and you love it, you can still do it and do something great about it. And say no to drugs, Nick.
Not to booze.
Yeah, and booze too, unless
But when you drink less as hell.
You don't have to mention that shit.
I'm just making it. Guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for your time. I really appreciate bafowethu ngibongile 1214. Yeah, bafowethu asiphusheni nabo sifisa June kube nemihluko lomkhulu. Impilo seyintshintsha basho ukuthi hey kona sekuyabonakala sekuyacaca, because lesinye isikhathi kuphuma endlini uthi wenda into solo uyibona ngathi ayiyendeki uyifisa iyendeke ngakhona. Hey, it's another story. Yeah, it's another story. Abafowethu ngibonga kakhulu. Keep it up. Walla. Yizo. One love.